many servings can we make for 3/4 of a cup of ice cream? Okay. So 1/2 of a cup of ice cream is 1 serving. And now you have 3/4 of a cup of ice cream. How many servings can you make? So this is a measurement deviation.
That's for sure. That for sure we can reason about that, can't we? We have 3/4 of a cup of ice cream, and a serving is a half cup.
Yes.
And how many servings can we make from what we have?
Yeah, you take the half cup of ice cream to measure how many groups can I make. That's a serving. Okay, measurement deviation. Should I stop here?
I think that'd be a great way.
So the two problems are in the slides under the notes, so you may get the slides later.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so how about skip this negative number part?
Yeah.
Let me talk about rational numbers for 7th grade. And the big idea for 7th grade rational number is 4 operations with rational numbers, including fraction, decimal, percents, and negative numbers. And especially, I saw that Common Core so emphasized using the number line, the coordinates to teach students
We've heard that before, haven't we?
Yeah,
yes.
negative numbers. That is extremely important, and I'm so glad to see Common Core point that out. How about I skip this? This is
That's
from
good.
yesterday's website. You can explore by yourself.
So we'll see that you get these slides.
So let me talk about this one. I'm not sure if you see the 3 model part. Okay, percent is another very hard topic, so middle schoolers. Okay, and the percents are related to rates. Okay, the proportional thinking. Sheila will talk about proportional thinking. Let's look at this model. So this is called a 3-part model. Can help students solve the word problem related to percents. This is you see 3 parts. Represent 3 quantities. This one represents the original, and the middle represents the change quantity. The last represents final quantities. So 3-part model always have 3 quantities: original, change, and final quantities. Okay, and then use the model. Student can connect the numbers in the word problem to the visual representation and then make sense of the problem. Here's the problem. George bought his new computer at a 12.5% discount. He paid $700. How many dollars did he save by buying it at a discount? So this represents the original quantity. Do we know that? No. Do we know this quantity? Now we know the percent. That is 12.5%, right? Do we know this quantity? Yes, we know. $700, right? Okay. And by the way, you may need time to solve this problem. I won't go through solving this, but I just want to point out a very key. Student can set up algebra equation to solve this, but we don't need to do that actually. The key is they know this percent. They know this percent by good number sense. 12.5%. Do you know the fraction for that? Without calculation, do you know?
The 7/8.
Double that. Double that.
Which is 1/4.
1/4 and 1/8. Yes. So if we know, the percent to fraction is 1/8, we can figure that out. This is 1/8, and this will be 7/8. Do we solve the problem? Okay. So I leave the problem to you and see how the 3-part model can help students solve the problem. And the last thought is I mentioned that already. Common Core said, okay, we use that 2/3 of 3/4 to understand the division of fraction by fraction, and that is multiplicative situations. Okay, and the next is fraction and ratio relationship. And we use the fraction to help students, understand the ratio. However, they're different. For example, fraction is a particle relationship. However, ratio could be particle comparison and also could be part-to-part comparison. That could be confusing for students. However, they see the ratio as 4/7 and 8/5. Is that a fraction? Is that a ratio? So we need to have, be very careful, addressing this topic, how we can build on their knowledge of fraction to teach ratio.
Yes, and the distinctions between fractions and ratios that exist. Thank you.
I stop here. That's it. I think
Sure.
that's it.
That's wonderful.